Day 4, baby, let's go. Seoul Station is a 2016 Korean zombie flick. I know, again, listen, I didn't choose these films beforehand, okay? I kind of just look for whatever I haven't seen before and I just watch it. So, Korean zombie movie, round 2, let's go. Seoul Station is the 2016 prequel to the box office hit Train to Busan, and it is available to watch for free with ads on Amazon Prime. Now, I watched it for free. I didn't pay anything extra to watch this film, and there was really only one ad in the beginning. Compared to YouTube, that's not terrible at all. So, anyway, let's get to the review. So if you've seen Train to Busan, then right off the bat, you'll notice two things. This is not the live-action setting we're used to, and there seems to be way more characters here. For those of you that don't know, Seoul Station is the prequel to the venerated Train to Busan, a Korean zombie horror masterpiece that went on to break the box office in South Korea, being the only film of its kind to do that in the history of Korean cinema. And where the first one is focused mainly on a father trying to get his child daughter to safety amidst a train full of infectious undead and a panicked mob of untrusting survivors, Seoul Station starts with a father actually looking for his teenage runaway daughter and shifts focus on multiple characters throughout the start of the outbreak, and this works really well. I think this works in the film's favor. I'll tell you what doesn't though. Fucking cell shading. I hate it, okay? If it doesn't look like this, or this, get that lazy ass shit out of my fucking face. Like, I get it though, okay? It's more affordable and less consuming, so from a practical standpoint, yes, cell shading makes all the sense in the world. But it ruined Baki, Ajin, and a few other anime for me, and I don't think it holds up as well as the hand-drawn stuff, and it's super apparent here. Like, there's not a single scene where anybody moves more than like 20 frames per second, like maybe even 15. I'm being very generous with that number. Like, it looks like a cutscene from Persona, the first Persona. Like, that's what this game looks like. Did I just call it a game? Wow. Wow, that's what this film looks like, excuse me. And while I don't expect an animated prequel to live up to the quality of the original, it just threw me off more than it should have. Cell shading isn't always bad, but when it is, it's really fucking bad, man. Anyway, that doesn't stop this film from being a worthwhile addition to the Train to Busan mythos, and the voice acting in this film is so good that if you close your eyes and only listen to the audio, you'll forget this was animated at all. It's similarly paced to its masterful predecessor, which is great. Every character gets ample development, and the film does a fantastic job of making me care about everyone right away. None of the moments feel rushed because they stayed on characters for just as long as they needed to, and Seoul Station itself is a character much like RPD in Resident Evil 2. It's the epicenter of the undead outbreak and a hub for most of the activity in the film, and it's the connective tissue between the dead, the characters, and the story. Now, I'm not from Korea, so I don't know the socio-political connotations or the commentary that this film makes. Like, I'm not invested in that political climate, but there are allegorical moments in this film that really shine and make this a much deeper experience than just another zombie movie. Like any prequel or sequel, this film has a job that Train to Busan didn't, and that's justifying its existence. Train to Busan didn't need to do that because it had a different job, that of telling this beautifully tragic story and cementing itself as the groundwork for any potential work beyond it. And does Seoul Station add merit to this pre-established work? Is there a reason this film needs to exist? Does it do anything different? Does it recontextualize the first film or tell us something we don't already know? Truthfully, no. In Terminator 2, the T-800 is now tasked with protecting John Connor from an even greater threat. Up the ante. In Empire Strikes Back, we find out Vader is Luke's father. New information. But here, we're never really told anything new, just different. We still don't know what causes the outbreak in the first film by the end of this one, and none of the characters are in any way related to the characters in Train to Busan, like, at all. In a way, it's kind of the same survival horror story in the same universe, just told through a different lens, and that doesn't make this movie bad by any means. So if you've already watched Train to Busan, do you need to watch Seoul Station? No. But if you want more of this universe and just more scary zombie survival horror fun from the same franchise, then yes. It's written and directed by the same guy who made Train to Busan, so it still exists in that original vision. This movie puts these characters through hell, and I mean hell. Like, it's kind of like Uncut Gems in that once it starts, it just kind of doesn't fucking stop. And the twist at the end is shocking and worth it. Those last final scenes, man, are just fucking so good. It's an overall pretty brutal and stressful experience, so it's a great watch nonetheless, and I definitely recommend it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this one the same score that I gave Alive, which is 3 zombie emojis out of 5, I think. I can't remember I don't remember what I was doing 4 days ago. Anyway, that wraps up day 4 of 31 Nights and 31 Frights. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications when we upload. My name is Rainy. This has been another Hearse Boys original segment. I will catch you guys next time.